Alright ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Arma Reforger Experimental Update. There's a lot of good stuff in this content wise. This is 1.5 that will be coming to all stable branches soon. Let's jump into the patch notes and then we're going to jump into the game and test everything out, show you all the new stuff. We have been on talks with Bohemia about this and now it is here. Look, all the assets added. So we're going to go through that in a minute. So we've updated the Steam experimental application of the game, introducing some major changes to conflict, including the brand new HQ Commander mode, which we'll be going through. Role and several gameplay adjustments that will significantly shape how matches play out. This is 1.5 changelog. Assets: RPG 22 launcher, RPG 75 launcher, TTSKO uniforms, new Tiger Stripe uniforms. Added the PG7VM and PG7VR ammo type for the RPG7, so different types of ammo. Anti-personnel mines, AP mines are here now. Holy crap, that is going to change the gameplay up, putting them inside buildings and things like that. M14 anti-personnel mines, hand flares as well, so you get it in a tube basically, smack the bottom, flare goes off. So they've added light portals, added some more vehicles, tweak, fixed and fixed. General as well, they added ability to move on vehicles, so as you saw in one of the screenshots, people thought it was like shoot from vehicles, but you can actually, if you're in the back of a truck, you can walk around on the vehicle while it's driving. So I'll see if I can get an AI to drive me down the road while I'm walking on the back and shooting the guns. Okay, and if you've played Arma 3, you see the stationary turret weapons and mortar parts. You'll be able to carry them in backpacks. I think it requires 2 people, one with the tripod part, one with the weapon part. And you'll be able to set up on a road, a hillside, anywhere you want basically, and just deploy NSVs, PKMs, mortars. Is pretty insane. You can build the small sandbag objects. Wrecked vehicles can be salvaged for supplies and using the repair truck. So if you've got a repair truck, you can go up to a wrecked vehicle that's already been blown up. You know, it's all just rusty and blown up, and salvage it and get some supplies back basically. So they've added HOTA support. Joysticks and throttle devices is now available on Arma Reforger. Proper ragdoll animations have added. There's some fixes. Playable content. Okay. Single player scenario. Air support. We will be doing this as well. This is a new single player game mode basically. So you can jump in and it's already set up for you. It's an operation. You can just join and play. They did one before. Here's a new one. So, HQ Commander role. Players can be volunteered or voted for Commander. The added conflict, establishing bases. Right, HQ Commander role. You can be voted as a HQ Commander for conflict, and you'll have the ability to order squads and control everything from the command tent and access maps and see things that other people can't see to help direct the way of the battle. A load of tweaks, stability of performance, AI as well. AI drivers will not go out of vehicles twice when opening a door. Fixed. Added Logitech light sync support. They have audio settings for control speaker. Fixed. Workshop fixed. Modding. Change the task system was overhauled, allowing subtask assignments and groups for other functionalities. And then some stuff there. Right. Let's start from the list. Let's load up the game. Alright, this is all base game, so if you're going to go to scenarios, you're going to see air support at the top there. That is the new single player mission. Stay tuned for that video. Right, and you've got Conflict, HQ Commander, Ireland and Everon. And Elimination, which was the previous single player scenario. So, jumping into Game Master Everon, let's go look at the new stuff. Been a while since we've had an update, boys. Lots of stuff have been in the work. Obviously, we haven't got the new map Colguev with this. I think I can tell you now. Is coming out after 1.5, so this will be on testing. Depending on how the testing goes, this will be out on stable soon enough. All right, going in. Damn, where do we start? We need to get a spawn down and some boxes, but also we might as well show you some of like the Game Master controls. We go over to system. So we had the large minefield anti-tank that you could place before. You can now do a row of anti-tank mines. So this is actually quite funny as well. Right, M14, yeah, anti-personnel. So we are actually just gonna lace this field because we're gonna make an enemy squad. Absolutely just walk through this. So very, very tiny things like literally fit in your pocket. You have to be over the top of them to blow up. There's no shrapnel or anything coming out of there. So we're going to spawn a rifle squad. Boop, 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 boop. We want this to be as crazy as possible. We're going to force move these guys to the other end. May the force be with you, boys. Look at the ragdoll effects too. Oh, I thought he was gonna make it. These guys have just like, nah, what are you doing? I'm not even gonna attempt that. Oh, boys.
Squad, go. 50 meters. South.
So, no one made it. I'm not surprised. They are absolutely everywhere. But, yeah, anti-personnel mines. Have fun. Drop below your experiences with them as well in the comments section. Let's start making our way through this box. I need a spawn point and an arsenal. We do. Right, we're going to start in the weapon box for the Russians. RPG 22. A bit like the law. Okay. The lid pops off, the sights go up, if you saw that. Pretty cool animations. Okay, just disposable launcher. Boop, done with. Right, flare launcher, white. So, you see this? White star it's called. Oh, pretty. So, yeah, just handheld flare launchers there. We've got a red one there. Okay, pretty cool handheld launchers. Right, we'll turn the lights back on. RPG 75. We've got the FIA box there. We're done, same thing, except the sights are pretty insane on that. There you go, RPG 75. Boom. FAI launchers. So watch out for them roadblocks now, boys. Right, we'll start with the US box with the uniforms. We should have the tiger stripe, so... Right, M1 helmet, frog skin. Look at this. America! Fuck you. So that is some lovely tiger stripe for you. And also, boys and girls, we've got the TTSKO Camouflage here, worn by Soviet pilots, it says. It looks like the German sort of flecked on there. It looks pretty decent camouflage, to be fair. Alright, we've got the RPG heads as well. We've got the standard one. You've got the PG-7VL high explosive anti-tank round. And you've got this weird ass looking one. So if we just take the round out of that. Okay, inspect. Yep, got the long boy. That thing, man. We've shown you the mines. PMN4 anti-personnel mines, obviously. Let's have a look at the box then. Okay, that's the Russian one, the PMN4 anti-personnel. Armor of the mine takes approximately 60 seconds. It gives you time to run off, basically. So that will go off in... You're good to walk around that for 60 seconds, basically. I'm going to forget about that and blow up. Let's have a go. Handheld flares, we did that. M14 anti-personnel mines, we just showed you them in the field. Okay, the ability to move on trucks. Let's put a flatbed down. Let's get a dude in there. I'm going to climb up on that in a second. Let's get a gun so I can show you shooting off it. We'll grab a saw. Whoosh. Okay, Patrick. Onwards, noble steed. Let's just move him down the road. Okay. So... Imagine a whole squad rocking up with RPGs and stuff off here, man. Yeah, America. Alright. So, how awesome is that? Pretty sweet. Right, full joystick and HOTA support is actually insane as well, that's official now. We're going to jump into HQ Commander. I'll show you what I can of this. Right, we've got a daytime one. Right, so I've just volunteered for myself to be the commander at the command post at base. I'm coming in. You can now access logistics. Main operating base, supply limit, priority, you know, 1, 2, and 3, so you can tell people where to go. You're going to have a play with this, boys. I'm not really a conflict player. I do everything in GM. If you come over to the map there, you've got combat support. On here, you'll see all of your squads, and you can, like, so if we go into the group menu, we've got Atlas Red 2, 3, 4, for example, so we can send the squad commander and their squad Atlas Red 2, right? You can move down to Alaska, and then you can move Atlas Red 3 or whatever. You can go take Louisiana. There's operations option on there as well, which will give you a load more. You'll have to just jump into the main game and have a go on how to do that. But there's a lot more options there for the HQ commander. Right, so going back at the spawn. Yeah, we haven't got a backpack on. All the way to the end, you can see these now, look. Right, you've got the mortar tube, you've got the tripods, and you've got things like that. So the M2HB and the M3 tripod. And that's the base plate for the mortar. So, we equip that. It's now a backpack. So we're now carrying the M3 tripod for the M2 machine gun. So let's drop that backpack. There you go. And you can pick it up again. We're going to drop that on the floor. Go grab the M2 machine gun. Ooh. That's now on my back as a backpack. Right, pretty hefty. We're coming up at 67 kilograms of a basic loadout. Alright, I figured it out. So, you drop the parts. Let's detach the scope. Or do we keep that on? Okay. We've got the shovel, the entrenching tool in our hands. And you can assemble it, look, with the scope on. And for some reason, you'll dig. Boom. Alright. And then you carry the mags on your persons. And you're good to rock and roll, boys. How sick is that? So, running up to a hill or something, setting up an NSV, a mortar position, is actually awesome. So, run over here to where I've placed all the stuff down. Assemble the M2 HB tripod with the gun. So, 2 of you, backpack each, put it down, take a shovel with you. You can assemble the mortar. How sick is that, baby? You got some mortar shells on you. You can just fire away. Apart from that, stability, performance, and all the good stuff. So let us know what you think of this 1.5 experimental update. There's a few things you'll be able to do with this stuff, modded wise as well, which is going to be cool. I think there was some of these as well. There's not the periscopes added yet, but they are a work in progress, so they'll be on there soon. Yeah, boys, mounted guns, new HQ commander, new rocket launchers, the ability to move on vehicles is all pretty cool. So let me know what you think to that in the comments. I think I'll be getting a HOTAS at some point and flying a chopper around with a joystick. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next Arma. Peace.